Guys, is it just me? Or is it every house use their fridge as their touring magnet? They put all the magnet of all the places they go to on their fridge.
But this is not only one fridge. You see that huge board? That is not a
Oh,
fridge. Follow country and let's find it together.
Hi guys, this is Amri from PropNext. Today we'll be doing another landed tour at Kembangan Eunos area. This will be only less than 10 minutes walk to Kembangan MRT. And my good friend here, Safik, will be doing the showing for you today.
Come, hello, hi. Welcome to this humble abode.
Let's go.
Quick introduction. Your standard theory book answer, right? Standard book Terrace is 6 meters by 23 meters, but what we have here is different. It's 9 meters, that means a huge wide layout frontage by 18 meters. And that's why you see you can actually park 2 cars, and the owners right here is only parking 1 car here, and we have a huge garden with a pond for the fishes at the other side. Alright, so this is very rare, and maybe let's have a look more inside. Come, let's check it out. Generally, I would say that we are actually south facing and it's a cul-de-sac. That means it's absolute privacy, yet with that convenience to what Amri has mentioned to the MRT. Barely 7 to 8 minutes, almost all the way sheltered. I think one of the good things about this area is the serenity and the convenience. So like I mentioned to you earlier, you see how huge these potted plants are, and if you were to check out the other neighbors, when they level out this entire ground, you can put easily 2 cars here, or in fact you can just put a swing where you can just chill outdoors and have your cup of coffee in the middle
I
of the
actually
day.
kind of like how there's a lot of big, tall plants over here, so that it gives a lot of privacy. So like hang out down here, you can hang out here, and you can still get the privacy within your background.
It's literally outdoors, but still within your own place. Outdoors but indoors.
Come,
Okay, come, let's go.
please.
We what kind of vibe does this house give you? You see the rustic layout, rustic furniture, marble
Cool,
flooring.
serenity,
It feels like
calm,
a bit of Raffles Hotel European feels. You see how those
Fullerton vibes. That's what.
yes,
That's what I would
Fullerton
say.
vibe.
Fullerton vibe.
Bay or Fullerton Hotel?
Fullerton Hotel. Fullerton Bay is more to the heart, more to the newer,
Modern.
modern look. This is more of the classic vibe, but still looks very grand, I would say.
Owners have thoughtfully purchased a lot of the materials from overseas. In fact, this wooden chandelier is actually from Italy. Owners love to travel. Generally, if you see this entire theme with the color, with the lighting and the flooring, I will say that when you come back home after the long day, it's very, very peaceful and very calming. I think given the layout, right, the 9 meters that I was sharing with you, right, it gives you that flexibility to have the first area as your dining, living, and this as your dining area.
So actually, the first thing that captured my eye when I came in, right, is actually this spiral staircase. You don't really see this often in landed homes anymore. It's usually the more practical at the corner or at the corner or in the middle of the house. But this one, it really gives you a very good, a very nice grand vibes. Like what we mentioned earlier, like Fullerton vibes. As you can see behind me will be the dining area, and where we were at, where Safik was at, is the living room area, and then this will be the kitchen.
Simple kitchen, but very practical. We have both technically a dry kitchen and also, of course, standard terraces. We have our backyard area. Don't ask me how many fridge there are. I cannot count. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and by the way, almost every bedroom has their own fridge. So generally, good neighbors, peaceful environment. You can imagine yourself cooking here without having the smell entering your house. So owners definitely are cooking here. You can even have your hosting here. Of course, you can refurbish a bit, definitely. But one thing did not mention, right? The facing is direct south north, so there is
Oh,
no west sun.
no direct sun.
No, there's no direct sun.
That's nice.
So you save some electricity lah on your cooling for the house. So how are we? Level 2.
Let's go to level 2.
Let's go.
up the spiral staircase.
Somehow taking spiral staircase doesn't feel too tiresome because you enjoy the going up.
It's still pretty well lit as well, even when it's in the evening. Leads you to a good nook area for family, and I guess one junior master, very decently sized. I would say this is a queen,
Yes.
and you can still fit a nice
Huge.
cabinet on the left and then the side tables on the left and the right, and then the toilet is right here as well. Come, tell me more, Safiq.
So a lot of different groups have come. They have actually asked me, can we build a balcony? Of course you can. Terraces like this.
there's a balcony here.
You can build.
Show me.
There isn't, but you can build. All right. Because of course, terraces allow you to have that flexibility, right? And with your balcony here is definitely an extra space for you, right? You can see how the neighbors on your right hand side have actually extended their level 1 porch area with covered roof there. We can also follow similar suit. And one thing just to share, given that it's a 9 by 18, right, compared to our textbook 6 by 23, the lighting is coming from both ends of the places. If we notice, I think back then our friend had a semi-detached somewhere in Hougang, right? A long semi-detached, even though it's during the day, it feels very dark because it's from one end to the other end. The natural light doesn't come in. During the day, you still have to turn on your lights. But with this layout, it's a squarish layout. That means the light is coming in from both sides easily.
But you mentioned it's north-south, so
South-north facing.
so the light won't be direct.
It is
but
not
there will still
direct
be-
sunlight,
there
but
will still
it's
be
your
direct sunlight.
natural
Okay,
light.
that's a good thing. Come, let's go to the next place.
So are we going to check out the other 2 bedrooms at level 2 or directly go to our master?
Let's clear out this level first.
Okay. So maybe I just show you one more room and the other room you have to come and view it for yourself. Alright. Simple room, directly just opposite the room that we saw earlier. Alright. This used to be the daughter's room, by the way. Again, you can consider having the balcony here, but of course you have to remove this arc over here. But a very sizable room. The toilet is just beside. We can make it into a Jack and Jill. I think that flexibility is up to you.
So yeah, if you see right behind me, I guess this wall can be opened up to put a door for it to be a Jack and Jill with the other room, which is right on the opposite side of this door. So they can have their own direct toilet access from their room itself.
All rooms comes with aircon lah. Basic.
Of course.
Okay, we check out level 3. Maybe you lead the tour.
Okay. Looks like it's gonna be something grand. Maybe that's why he wants me to go up first. This is my first time viewing the house, by the way. So I don't really know how it looks like. So let's take a look.
On your left is the common, on your right is the master.
Bam, bam, bam. Left is the common. I guess they use it for storage, study area.
It
Right.
used to be the son's bedroom actually.
Maybe it's a little too cramped for us to
Double
show.
bed.
But with the double decker bed, there's still plenty of space. Yeah, once it's cleared out, maybe I'll attach a rendered photo for this area for you all to take a look. And the master. The master. Let's go.
I want to see your reaction when you first see the bathroom from the master bedroom.
You are,
Show the bathroom first.
I will show the bathroom. You can't see my reaction. Unless, let's do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. I will view the bathroom from the screen. So the bathroom is just right behind me. Whoop, hold on. Let's take a look. There's a beautiful his and hers. And a jacuzzi and the toilet. That's why. I thought this was it. There's still more space right here. Come, let me show you. So there's a shower. And then the WC. Nice.
So honestly,
I love the finishing though.
it feels like a hotel.
Finishing is, yeah.
Oh, this is a 1 slab marble, by the way. What I mean by 1 slab marble, meaning if you see the design of the marble, it is consistent across. And this used to be how back then in 1996 they actually designed. Right? And I think this entire hotel just feels like a hotel ensuite where you have your jacuzzi area, your shower, your WC, is all segmented. It really feels like when you go to maybe Dusitani or Anantara kind of hotels. Hey, Ambi, over to you.
All right. So on the outside, once we go up the stairs, actually, just right outside the master, there's a beautiful vanity. So you don't really need the space in the wait. Is this still considered the master? Oh wait, this whole thing is the master. This I thought I was in the common space. This whole place is the master. So this is the vanity area, just right outside the toilet. And then once you walk in further, you'll see they have space to even put a sofa and a table, maybe to have snacks without going down all the way down to the first floor. A little office area right here. And then the master bed, which is the king size, definitely, I'm pretty sure. Still ample space on the left and the right. And look at the walls. This is still popular at this current age.
You see, a 29-year-old property, how well maintained has this been? I think back then the quality of materials, the finishings, was all one of the higher quality ones. But right now, I don't think I share the same thoughts lah. So I think generally the master is very sizable, but maybe some considerations for those who have lesser than 4 packs. You can convert the entire level 3 like what Amri showed you into one whole master, means this is your laying area and then your toilet or your WC, and then it leads to your walk-in wardrobe. So if imagine you convert the entire level 3 MB to one whole enormous master.
The built-in wardrobe is all the way stretched from the toilet to the vanity and then continue again. So if you still don't have enough space and you don't need that extra room on the other side that is currently filled with a lot of things, this can be your walk-in wardrobe. And then maybe you can also open up a wall down here beside the double decker bed for it to be connected to the toilet.
So it's a standard lah.
Yeah.
Your master bedroom, your toilet, your walk-in wardrobe is gonna feel super plush, super luxurious, Anantara vibes. I think, shall we sum up? I think 3 things. Number 1, location. D14, D15, D16, these are very, very popular locations in Singapore. Freehold, landed, terrace, huge frontage, gives you endless possibility for any ideas of renovation. Number 2, we have very good neighbors here. Neighbors have been staying here since day 1. Number 3, cul-de-sac area. You have that privacy, yet convenience and also security, because there's no direct main road that is across your street. Safe for children, peaceful for your side, less traffic. I think generally price point is fantastic. You compare to your neighbors that have been sold. This is at a fantastic price point. Consider hitting Amri up and myself to have a quick viewing. Amri, final thoughts?
All right. So my turn. The 3 things I like about this place. One, definitely the thing that really caught my eye was the spiral staircase. That was really something you don't really see that often anymore in current houses. This is, I guess, a preferential basis. Some might like it, but for me, I really love it. It's really a statement piece for the house. And like what Safik mentioned, for 28 years, 29 years of living in this place, the condition is still pretty decent, especially the master. It kind of looks pretty new.
Move-in condition.
Yeah, it's not a modern vibe, but like what we've been saying from the start, it's like the Fullerton vibes, and it's still in good condition. Second thing I kind of like, I haven't showed you yet, but there's a good huge space outside. So this is actually a dead end, a very big space for people to, let's say if you have kids, to just play around outside, and also don't really get a lot of traffic, only except maybe for your neighbors. Just need to watch out for your neighbors, that's all. Then of course the location, less than 10 minutes away from the MRT, and it's freehold, and the price is asking lesser than the competitors around the area, even from the past transactor area as well. So it's actually really a good place for you to check out. If you really want to take a look at this place more, you can hit me up or Safik up. We are both Available anytime for you.
Anytime, any day.
And with that, I'm Amri from PropNext.
I'm Safiq from PopNext.
And we are
Mr. Holmes.
Tiba Mr. Holmes back in play.
Lupa
Ah.
Mr. Holmes.
Guys, is it just me? Or is it every house use their fridge as their touring magnet? They put all the magnet of all the places they go to on their fridge.
Oh, wait, but this is not only one fridge. You see that huge board? That is not a fridge.
Oh,
Name a country.
it's not just the fridge, guys.
Name a
It's the whole
country.
wall.
Name a country and let's find it together.
Let me look for Rome. Rome. Ah, I see it.
Roma.
Wow, super well traveled.
Your popular MU. Old Trafford. Let's see whether you can find it.
This kind of thing,
Where is
of
it?
course, I can find it very quickly. 1, 2, 3, pop! There it is. Can you see it? Right on top. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Right on top.